People think serial killers look like monsters. They imagine wild eyes, clenched fists, a smell of rot that follows them down the street. They imagine danger announcing itself. That's the first mistake. I'm telling you this because I've seen them. Not once, not twice, but over and over again. Standing in grocery store lines, laughing at office parties, holding doors open with polite smiles. I'm a woman. That matters. We're taught to notice things, patterns, shifts in tone, the way a room feels when someone enters it. And some people make the air heavier. The first one lived across the hall from me. His name was Daniel. He watered the plants in the shared hallway every Sunday. He volunteered at an animal shelter. Once, when I dropped my keys, he knelt to help me gather them and apologized 3 times for invading my space. 6 months later, 3 women disappeared within a mile of our building. Daniel moved out a week before the news broke. The police never connected him. They didn't search his apartment. They didn't check the storage unit he'd rented under his mother's name. Monsters don't leave forwarding addresses. After that, I started paying closer attention. There was a man at work who never raised his voice, but watched people a second too long when they spoke. The barista who memorized women's orders without writing them down, but forgot every man's name. The friendly jogger who always ran the same route, except on the mornings a body was found near the river. You might think I'm paranoid. I thought so too, until I noticed something else. They recognize each other. Not openly, not with words. It's a glance, a pause, the smallest curl of a smile when they pass on the sidewalk, like members of a club no one else knows exists. Once, on a crowded train, I felt it happen behind me. A shift, a quiet awareness. 2 men stood inches apart, surrounded by strangers, and neither looked afraid. One brushed past the other and murmured most fondly, "Still hunting?" The reply came softly, "Always." No one else heard, or if they did, they didn't understand. That's the second mistake. Thinking ignorance equals safety. I learned how they hide by watching how women survive. We smile when we're uncomfortable. We soften our voices. We pretend not to notice when something feels wrong because making a scene feels more dangerous than staying quiet. They exploit that. Serial killers don't walk among us in the shadows. They walk among us, holding doors, making jokes, offering help. They learn our habits because we're polite enough to let them. And now you're probably wondering why I'm telling you this. It's because awareness spreads. Because once you see them, you start to realize something else. Some of us aren't just observers. Some of us learned their patterns too well. Learned how easily people disappear when no one is paying attention. Learned how monsters avoid monsters. They don't look twice at me anymore. When I pass them on the street, there's that glance, that pause, that recognition. And then they move on. Uneasy, careful, aware that I see them for what they are. After all, it takes one to know one. And I walk among you too. Thank you for listening. I hope you like the story. Please leave a like, subscribe, or comment down below and let me know your thoughts on tonight's story. I hope you have a wonderful week.